Welcome back to the Sovereign Ratio. I'm here with an important update today because this just dropped about an hour ago. This is the chart of the KUCOIN token. It's dropped 14% in just over an hour, and I don't think it's going to stop. Today there's a big announcement from the US government who is criminally charging KUCOIN and two of its founders. Let's do a quick dive into this today. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave me a comment below. My absolutely most watched video on my entire channel was the original video I did about KUCOIN whenever they were implementing KYC requirements and also cutting the United States off from doing the KYC. So here we are again with some more bad KUCOIN news. So here it is, US government indicts KUCOIN on criminal charges. Just posted it about an hour ago. The US government has indicted cryptocurrency exchange KUCOIN and two of its founders on criminal charges. According to a press release from the United States Southern District of New York, two of the exchange founders are facing penalties for money transmission and Bank Secrecy Act violations. The release named KUCOIN founders Chun Gan and Ki Tang in the indictment for their role in the alleged illegal activity. Moreover, they stated that the exchange flouted U.S. anti-money laundering laws to grow KUCOIN into one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges. Not good for KUCOIN. If you'd also like to get updates like this and find things out within the first hour or so that they come out, this is a great account to follow on Twitter, watcher.guru, so I would highly recommend that. Of course, I would also highly recommend following me while you're there, right here at the Sovereign Ratio. I do think it's a good idea right now to move your coins off of KUCOIN if you have any. If you're in the US, most likely you probably don't have any on there. But if you're watching this video from some other part of the world, I would recommend probably getting your coins off of there just to be safe. You never know what happens in situations like this. There could be a crash on the site or whatever, and people start frantically running for coins, and then the exchange becomes illiquid. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying there is a small risk of that happening anytime something like this happens. So do take the necessary precautions with your assets. Now, while I'm on the topic, I think it's a good idea to provide you with some various wallets for various types of coins that I personally use. This isn't going to cover the entire gamut of what's on KUCOIN, but this should cover a pretty decent majority. All right, so first and foremost, most people are familiar with MetaMask. That's one of the older wallets that are available, and it supports a absolute ton of coins. It's not the most user-friendly, but it is an option if you're looking to store your coins somewhere. If you're in the Cardano ecosystem, another one here is Nami Wallet, which I got pulled up. I'm not logged in any of my wallets here because I don't want the balances to show up or whatever, but I just kind of want to show the icon here in the toolbar. The next one is OKX. OKX is another really high-quality wallet, and I have a lot of coins on there. It's similar to MetaMask, but it's a lot more user-friendly, and the overall layout of the wallet is much better, and it shows balances more correctly. OKX is actually the wallet that I would pick over MetaMask if I didn't already have a MetaMask. The next one is Kepler Wallet. This is a Cosmos ecosystem wallet, along with Leap Wallet, which is right next to it. So if you have coins like Celestia, Akash, Atom, Injective, Axelar, Passage, all of those kind of coins, those can go directly into Leap Wallet or Kepler Wallet. I prefer Leap Wallet because to me, Leap Wallet is to Kepler as OKX is to MetaMask. OKX and Leap just have a better user experience, and I find them easier to use. Next, if you're in the Solana ecosystem, Phantom Wallet is a good wallet. You can put other coins in here besides Solana coins, but this wallet was built for Solana, even though now it does handle, I think, Bitcoin and Ethereum and some other tokens. Phantom is a pretty good wallet to use. Another one that I have here but I've never actually used is Trust Wallet. I built the wallet and I simply haven't put anything into it, but when I looked at the API, it was similar to kind of MetaMask. It wasn't the most user-friendly in my opinion. Here I have BitTensor Wallet, which that's only if you hold the token Tau. It's not used for anything else. And then Leather is another wallet here, and what that does is it holds stacks and Bitcoin and ordinals and ordi and all that stuff if you have any of those. Between all of those wallets, that should cover the majority of what you would find on KUCOIN. I'm sure there's some outliers there. If you have any BNB tokens from KUCOIN, they can go into MetaMask. You would just log into MetaMask and then switch from Ethereum mainnet down to BNB chain. And most importantly, if you are holding a KUCOIN token, the KCS token, I would recommend on maybe the next relief bounce that happens here, consider exiting that. Not financial advice whatsoever, but for me, somewhere in this area here, if it were to come back up and reclaim that on a bounce for whatever reason, I would probably exit any KCS position that I have here around 1375 or so, 1380. Not saying that it won't recover and just keep going up, but whenever things like this happen, generally the exchange token does not have a good fare of it at the end of the day. And while I'm here in TradingView, I might as well provide a little bit of my thoughts on the entire market in general right now. Again, on Bitcoin, I am watching for a weekly close definitively above this high long moving average to determine if we're going to have a correction or not. People all over the internet, YouTube, Twitter, and everything right now are hyper bullish, saying, oh, we're so back, baby, and all that stuff. You know, for me, I'll say that whenever we definitively close above on a weekly basis the Bitcoin high long moving average. But what I'm seeing right now, at least on this daily time frame, is a rejection off of it actually, with a wick on the top of this candle. And then more importantly, what I see are a lot of different things. I'm going to grab a Fibonacci here and pull that from the bottom of the market all the way to this recent peak. And look at this slew of indicators that we have here. We have the pi cycle short moving average, the pi cycle short EMA, the bull market support band, the 382 Fibonacci level. All of that stuff sits at 52K. Also, I think if we add the Gaussian channel, yep, the Gaussian channel sits right in that area too. So there's just a lot of different indicators all pointing to that 50 to 52K area. So that would be my target still for a correction if Bitcoin keeps rejecting off of the pi cycle high long moving average. One other thing that I'm going to note that I actually picked up off of Eric Crown's channel the other day and I hadn't considered was the Bitcoin production cost. I'll pull that up right now. Now we all know that when the halving occurs, Bitcoin basically gets twice as expensive to produce. And this indicator here, the Bitcoin production cost from Capriol Investments, you can only see it on the 1 day time frame. You can't see it on the weekly time frame, so you do have to switch if you want to see it. But right now, the production cost, the floor of that sits at 30,000 even. And after the halving here in April, it's going to double, and that floor price is going to be 60. So after the halving, I really am not seeing much of a drop below 60K on Bitcoin because it's never really done that in the past for any length of time. It has gone down and touched this line several times and even popped below it for a day or two, but it has never definitively gone below that. So after the halving, this is going to go straight up to 60, and then any corrections potentially would go down to 60, and I just wouldn't see any changes in that until the cost of electricity itself made a change. Interestingly enough, the top of that channel that shows the production cost sits right at 50K. So yet another piece of confluence to this 50 to 52K area. So hopefully you don't have any KCS token or many assets on KuCoin in general, but if you do, hopefully this video was helpful. If you're looking for a new exchange, I would probably recommend in the meantime looking at MEXC, MEXC. It's been around for quite a while and it's a pretty good exchange as well. I haven't heard too many people having issues with it or having any problems getting their coins in or out of it. So do consider that. They don't require KYC for anybody. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, leave me a comment below, and we'll see you in the next video. Safe trading.